Hey everyone, we spend a lot of time in history class learning about the big stuff, wars, revolutions, inventions, but sometimes the most fascinating stories are the ones where things didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's dive into mistakes that accidentally made history. But before we start, don't forget to hit that button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss more fascinating stories like these. Our first stop takes us to Berlin, 1989. The Cold War was still raging, and the Berlin Wall stood as a stark symbol of division between East and West Germany. Enter Günther Schabowski, an East German official tasked with announcing new, slightly relaxed travel regulations. But here's where our story takes a turn. Schabowski, perhaps overwhelmed by the situation, hadn't fully read the memo. So when a journalist asked the crucial question, when do these changes come into effect? Schabowski hesitated, fumbled with his papers, and then uttered the words that would change the world. As far as I know, it takes effect immediately without delay. Now, the new regulations weren't meant to be immediate, more like a gradual easing. But Schabowski's off-the-cuff remark, broadcast live on television, sent shockwaves through Berlin. East Germans, hearing immediately, flocked to the wall, demanding passage. Border guards, caught completely off guard, were soon overwhelmed. The wall, once impenetrable, started to crumble. People streamed through, tears in their eyes, the weight of history lifting. Our next story takes us from the fall of a wall to a case of mistaken identity, with a dash of Cold War paranoia thrown in for good measure. The year is 2007, and the world is a different kind of tense. The US intelligence community, ever vigilant, is on high alert for new and inventive ways that information might be smuggled or gathered. Enter the unsuspecting Canadian poppy coin. Each year, in the weeks leading up to Remembrance Day, Canadians wear a small red poppy as a symbol of respect for fallen soldiers. Some coins even have a red poppy embedded in their center. Harmless, right? Well, not to some American intelligence analysts. Word began to circulate within the intelligence community that these seemingly innocent poppy coins were actually high-tech spy devices planted by, you guessed it, Canada. Eventually, someone decided to actually ask the Canadians what was up with these poppy-infested coins. And the Canadians, I imagine, responded with a polite, "Oh, they're just for Remembrance Day, eh?" Chapter 3. From radar waves to melted chocolate, the accidental microwave. Our next story dives into the delicious world of accidental inventions. Percy Spencer, a brilliant engineer, was working with radar technology in 1945. Experimenting with a magnetron, he noticed the chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. Instead of dismissing it, Spencer saw an opportunity. He placed popcorn kernels near the magnetron and watched them pop. Spencer had discovered a revolutionary way to cook food. The microwave oven, born from a melted chocolate bar, changed kitchens and snacking habits worldwide. Chapter 4. Chicora, Pennsylvania, from small town to space rock superstars. Our next story takes us to Chicora, Pennsylvania, a town that experienced a cosmic economic boom thanks to a little help from outer space. Picture this, it's 1938, the Great Depression is still casting a long shadow, and Chicora is a quiet town, much like any other. But on a summer night, the sky lit up with a fiery streak, and a meteorite, a visitor from the vastness of space, crashed into a farm just outside of town. Now, meteorite impacts are rare enough, but this one was special. It wasn't just a hunk of space rock, it was a scientific goldmine containing rare elements and minerals not found in the area. The news of the meteorite spread like wildfire, attracting scientists, collectors, and entrepreneurs from far and wide. Chicora, once a sleepy town, was suddenly thrust into the spotlight. The local economy, which had been struggling, was revitalized. Jobs were created, businesses flourished, and Chicora, Pennsylvania became synonymous with the space rock that had quite literally fallen into its lap. Chapter 5. Switzerland and Liechtenstein, the accidental invasion that wasn't. Even the organized Swiss army can have their oops moments. In 2007, 171 Swiss soldiers on a nighttime exercise accidentally crossed into Liechtenstein. Their mission got a little fuzzy. They strayed into the tiny principality of Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, is so small you can walk across it in an afternoon. Known for its picturesque scenery and neutrality, Imagine the surprise when 171 Swiss soldiers wandered in. The best part, Liechtenstein didn't even notice. The Swiss apologized and everyone had a good chuckle. From a wall crumbling due to a miscommunication to a sleepy town becoming a meteorite hotspot, history is full of these unexpected turns. It makes you realize that progress isn't always linear. Sometimes it's the detours, the mistakes, the happy accidents that truly change the course of human events. If you enjoyed these stories, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let us know in the comments. What's your favorite accidental historical moment? Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time.